Yo, what's up, crazy motherfuckers? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Crazy Christopher from Pocket101, and we are starting yet another exciting episode of Chrono. Now let's go over the complete episodic recap. In our last episode, we entered the Hydra Marshes. We picked up the Life Sparkle, and we got ourselves a brand new NPC in Neofio. Plus, we've explored all 3 entryways in heading toward the Viper Manor, and we fast traveled back home after leaving Gundam. So with that out of the way,
hi honey, he's Red Queen Riot, and we're gonna head where?
You know, that's a good question. But actually, let's go to the Hydra Marshes.
Alright.
Well, we gotta get the remedy for kids, so what we're gonna do next is into the Hydra Marshes. We've got Nikki since we've got unique dialogue. And we're gonna enter the Hydra Marshes. Let's go talk to you. Why? If it isn't Serge, didn't the village elders tell you not to come near here? What business do you have here? Oh. I won't ask you what it is. I can tell by the look of your face that it is something important. Here, walk through. I'm sure the 3 of you can handle yourselves.
Now,
But before you enter here, I'll give you a word of advice. The marshes are a maze of poisonous monsters. Be prepared.
so,
The first thing we're going for is this chest. So we're gonna lock it up. We got a feather. Now, we're gonna bypass every enemy we see. Well, for most of it anyway. Whoa.
oh, what's that?
It's a fairy.
Serge, man, why did you do just stand there and bother that? We haven't got time to spare. We've got lots to murder.
So, we got Neofio, wait, some next.
Well, you're not wrong on that. Now, before we go further, here's what we're going to do first. Now, we got to go over here.
Wow, got the dwarves.
Before we play with the dwarves, let's go over here. Okay, we got the cure. And so, let's go this way.
So, what's next on the list?
Well, we're gonna go right over.
Wow,
Everybody's down. Something big's coming our way.
what is that thing?
Whoa! It's a Wigapave. What was that thing? I can't believe this place.
So, we're gonna go gather some items.
More than likely, yes. Let's go into here. We got the brace, and it'll be useful for later. Now we're gonna head over here and
gotta go this way.
Did you just see a strange looking creature up ahead?
Wow, got the beaver.
These people don't taste for human people. Go away, people!
Okay, stop.
We're facing a few enemies here. Got Diva.
Never the people call friends!
Stop. Let's call that.
Well, yeah. Now let's go check Neofio.
How did he miss it?
People called on the friend!
Well, it doesn't sound anything.
Now let's see what he has.
So, that's his ability?
You know what? Let's destroy the original one first.
People were different.
So, you're telling me that these enemies are frail, and yet they're taking a lot of damage?
Well, one down. The worst part of it about Season to lose is you can only hit once per battle.
So, we're gonna head over here, and we're gonna do like this.
Saucer! Time to rock, man!
Wow, we're taking some damage.
Well, we're taking more damage than we delivered, so...
So we're in the grave, and...
Well, let's go to Neofio. Wait. So, another beaver's almost down, so we're gonna hit him.
So, how many points do these enemies have?
Roughly 120, 130. Like, this is gonna be good.
Wow.
Wow, that's a little bit more than I expect.
That's 116 with a critical. Like, these enemies need to learn how to play.
Wow. The summon beavers are frail, so we're gonna hit you with...
So, we're gonna be getting some beavers.
As a matter of fact...
Wow, you missed that one.
So will they. It just hits for minimal damage.
Minimal damage on Neofio. Yeah, that sounds about right, honey. We're gonna hit these enemies.
Now let's hope it hits us multiple times.
And by asking me, yeah, that sounds about right. Look at these enemies, they're frail.
Well, what do you expect? What more do you want?
Well, it took some damage.
It starts with one and we'll summon 3 more. But down you go!
So how many levels are you gonna get from that?
2. We got the fur.
People sorry. Here, I give you this. Please, what you prefer? This people. This handed down is the people family. It's people magical. It goes weeping. It makes weeping. Be my good weeping. It does people use in a wide open space while I people see you.
Well, we got that. Little devil. Like,
You know, we're gonna pick this up.
Why would you try for the fruit here? Should you find it?
Well,
I guess you're gonna save it all to the most recent one.
as a matter of fact, we are. Now, we're pretty much the same, so what we're gonna do is find another beaver. This one blocks what we wanted.
I don't like humans, but I don't hate them either. I just like strawberries, no matter what species they be. Which marching people?
Well, I'm strong as you.
Let the Jonas command.
Wait, why are we fighting hell?
Well, the reason is simple.
Wow, 150.
Leave it to people. People call friend.
Okay, so there's two of them. If we destroy the original beaver, we'll be able to never summon any more.
Wow.
Okay, this is the original beaver, so we're gonna destroy him first.
People call another friend.
Okay, so if we destroy the original beaver, we'll be able to destroy his friends.
The weak enemy NPC. They are pathetic, they are trash.
Well, you don't know that. Even those demons did put up a fight.
Kinda like Link. Getting his ass handed to him by a literal child.
You know, we're getting a lot of playlists here.
But why are we fighting these ones?
Well, we're gonna have to in order to get the contents of that chest. So, rock and roll!
Stop. We'll be taking some damages, thank you.
Actually, we will be. Now, we got one more beaver left to destroy. And he can't summon it. Only the A beaver can. So we're gonna destroy this.
Well, it sounds to me that it has 200 points roughly.
It does have 200 points roughly, which gives us more of an opportunity.
This gives us a little work. And
as long as we have the cures, we're going to be protected.
stop. We got this.
Now we got this item here, and you know what? We're going to autosave.
That people quite fun. I give you the treasure behind me. Hasta la pipa pipi.
Okay, there's the bush basher. Okay, so now, you know what? Better yet, this would be the time we save over our original file. So,
Wait, why are we having so many save files?
The reason is simple, the Chrono Cross. Now, famous don't be with the frozen flame. It takes 6 elements to make a Chrono Cross, or it's actually 7 elements to make a Chrono Cross. Time plays an important factor.
Wow.
A wide open space.
Serge boy, why don't you try blowing the flute?
Wow, we're gonna open it up.
Now let's get to Be the Flute. A wingipede is a blink and then you miss. This is why we keep.
Wow.
So, this is Wikipedia? It's actually smaller than I thought.
Serge, why don't you try feeding it something?
Okay, stop.
Okay, so we're gonna get a boss fight. Okay, so we got the wingipede.
Wow, we got antidotes out.
Okay, so the wingipede, we dealt 88 points of damage to it. It is a green innate, so we're gonna deal with more damages. Well,
So the acidic gas causes poisoning.
well, yeah, it causes poisoning. So what I'm gonna do is hit with defuel.
Wow, we're dealt some significant damage.
Well, we don't have antidotes equipped, so what we're gonna do now, we're gonna try freeze it. Ice Link! Time for a show!
Well, the very powerful monsters will play.
I'm gonna use heat.
So, we got that.
Let's go swinging.
Wow, it's almost quick.
Well, actually, poison gas will now poison Nicky. So what we're gonna do now, okay, so the wikipede's almost dead.
Wait, we're taking damage.
We're taking more than we heal. So, we got another one. The wikipede's almost dead, so with the next couple of hits, it'll do wonders.
Picking up a couple of hits, it has its right.
And down goes the wingipede, ladies and gentlemen, not the moon. Got antidote and some healing items.
Wow, we got that.
Despite being a boss, it's not much of a boss, so we're gonna use antidote. We got antidotes for this very reason. And we're gonna use some tablets right here. Now before we progress, we're gonna have to get some more antidotes. The reason being is because the Hydra Marsh is poison people.
Wow, I'm starting to like your ideas better. It's like,
Ryan, you realize I voiced Lynx, right?
alright. Now come to me, Serge. The assassin of time. The Chrono Trigger. What kind of nonsense people started listening in?
Well, gonna head over here. That's only one part of the fight. Now let's go back to Arnie Village.
Very interesting to say.
Now let's go talk to you. Oh, I found a new frame. Oh, looks like you found it. Oh well. Hello. That's what I wanted.
Oh, it looks like you found it. Oh, well, go ahead. It's on me.
So,
Why, hello there, Serge. Can I interest you in something? I have some great elements.
Absolutely.
Sure, just 1 second.
Okay, so we're gonna need like 9 antidotes. We're going to need 3 more medicines. We got plenty of these things.
Thanks, come again.
so, we got Neofio.
Neofio is gonna play an important role here, since he is our green innate. And what's up next are the Hydras. We got 2 boss fights, one with the dwarves and one with the... Well, actually, we got the Pentapus as well. So, the Pentapus is our next boss.
So, we're gonna hit her in the head. So, basically, we're gonna go free Razzly.
We are gonna free Razzly. Now, the dream sequence starts off with Razzly. So, we're gonna head over here. But we can't recruit her until we after beat this thing. What we could do is step right over here.
The people can't get away any minute. Sushi Buddy, we should avoid passing through the middle.
Let's go for the middle. Okay, so the first main boss fight. Oh, down she goes.
The Pentapus Rally. Oh, wow. Look at this.
You know, I'm glad you noticed that. The Pentapus is a blue innate. And this means we're going to be dealing some damage to her. First, we're going to allocate all of them. So, with heal all being an upgrade to... It's right over there. Let's go talk to you. Hey, Serge, is that really a fairy? I've never seen one before.
We can't just leave her trapped like this. Let's help her out. Right there, my darlings. Do you think you can walk out of here alive? And with my dinner too? Come to think of it, it has been years since I wrapped my sweet tentacles around succulent human flesh. You make a fine main course to go with that delicious fairy appetizer. You should consider it an honor to be the dinner guest of Master Pentapus.
I don't believe it. It's just one battle after another.
But this time we're talking, with no one else. We have no choice but to fight.
So, the Pentapus has a blue innate run.
So, let's go destroy her. Okay, so
That's pathetic damage.
well, we're gonna have to hit her like 30 times. Yeah, we do. You're right, it is pathetic damage.
Now, what's her weakness?
Well, considering that she is a... Wait, hold on. Let's try Bushmaster. Time to rock with the Bushmaster!
So, she's not poisoned.
Well, you're getting close, but...
How the fuck do you keep messing up? Stop.
You got to revive at least. That's an improvement.
So what is the signature?
You want to fight signature?
Stop. 13.
Ryan, she is a blue innate. You think for one split second that she's gonna give up that easily?
Well, considering she's a pet, well, she's an ugly-looking squid. Alright, Ursula, you're about to lose.
Well, you don't know that, actually.
Well, I actually do.
Well, watch this. Time to recover all.
Wait, what? You're not even here. Damaged.
It's for them, really. Now, we're gonna hit you with...
So, that Yukio. How the fuck are you messing?
Ryan, those damage thresholds are pitiful. This...
But the bull!
That is pitiful damage.
So she hits him 6 times. Okay, so...
We're getting stronger and stronger.
Well, sort of. And you'll see why in a moment. She targets... Okay, she hits him twice. And... Let's heal.
So,
Alright, Nikki. Save yourself. Time to heal. Time to take the man. We'll go live, man.
well, for a monster with pitiful damage, you sure as hell know how to play fight.
Well, she's almost beat. In the next several hits. Assuming she does not use... Okay, she hits Nikki thrice, so we're gonna use an element. And so we're gonna use heals.
Okay, stop. We're gonna be heading you down.
Well, she's almost beaten. Maybe in the next several hits.
Or it takes just one. So what are we gonna do with...
We're gonna take the pixie in exchange for Nikki. So, we destroyed the pizza post right over there. And we get a star.
Well, I love when we get a star. Oh, we get an aqua ball.
We can get another one later. Now let's go free the fairy.
Thanks for rescuing me. You were kind of strong with you. I was surprised. Let me introduce myself. My name is Riley. I come from Water Crocodile. I think you can tell by just looking at me, but I was happy. I guess to say it's very obvious.
Well, I heard rumors about that island. They say that due to abnormal weather, they've been having their water source dried up. But that was in the other world we just came from. I wonder if it's the same in this world?
Huh? Our water source is dried up. This world? I can understand what a fairy godmother's name you are talking about.
Serge, perhaps we better explain. So anyways...
Say, now there is another world. Have you encountered these marshes in this world so you've found it down on the world?
Yeah. Yes, you seem to got it, but actually Serge is originally from this world. We don't expect you to believe us, but it is true. We travel through a wormhole to your world.
We need the Hydra Humour to make medicine that will save our friend.
There sure is a Hydra in this forest. I saw with my very own eyes. But that's what those big noses caught me and threw me in here to become platypus bait. I want to go home to my island, but it's too far for a fairy like me to fly on my own. How about taking me along with you?
Well,
We're going to exchange Mickey. Now, the next couple of enemies is Yellow and Nate. So what we're going to do is remove some elements from each NPC.
wait. So we're gonna remove Nikki's elements.
Now the reason is simple. We're going to remove the elements from our NPCs that we're not using at the moment. Kid, we won't be able to recruit her yet. We haven't got elements on Portia, so we're going to put a locate for all parties.
So, you got 3 green-and-8 foes. And Serge. Okay, that sounds about right.
Well, we gotta climb up this little pet hall. We're gonna jump down. It's essentially the same thing as using the green tinkler. Okay, so we got the Eero saucer. Wow, we got the dwarves.
Okay, so there's one down the dwarf. So it's dab.
Well, it's super effective going both ways. So,
How the fuck did you miss that?
well, these dwarves are pushovers, actually.
And you're telling me these enemies are about to go around the field? Yeah, that sounds about right. We've got these ugly creatures. We've got this right in the field.
Well, let's go roaming a little bit. So essentially, it's the same thing as using the green tinkler. Doing it this way, we will completely bypass the Wing of Peace fight, and we will be able to save our fairy.
Oh my god, what are these things?
They're flowers. Okay, those are green and 8, so we're gonna have to kill them.
So you're telling me for 1 split second that these enemies are about to go around the field? Yeah, we got the quackworth. What the hell? How the hell did you miss that?
Well,
Why don't you just run away for a bit?
actually, you actually can. So, well, no matter what, we gotta fight this one. This is blocking the obstacle.
Now, let's see how many... Oh, right, we're stuck with the same town.
Well, we're gonna have to fight those quadrupeds anyway. Those are the same plants that you would find in the Shadow Forest. Okay, so the Devour isn't much damage. It only deals like, what, 40? Roughly 27? Little 30?
Out of your poison.
Well, yeah, I am. So what I'm gonna do... So there's no way of bypassing it. So we're gonna have to destroy the truck with it. And that's why we bought Antidote. Devour costs poison. This will give more.
Now, took some damage.
You'll see in a minute as to why we're doing this. So we're gonna go with the coverall.
Now, we got Antidote.
So yeah, that is a mandatory fight. We have to face them. So let's get this.
Well, there goes one quadruped.
Yep. We got one remaining. So we're gonna have to destroy every quadruped we get our hands on. So we got this right here.
Now, we're not taking any chances.
Well, we're poisoned, so
You gotta be fucking kidding me. You're telling me that... I was thinking we could go deal with a bunch of damaging thresholds of these enemies. Are you fucking kidding me?
it's green and 8. But wait a second. Hold on. Time to cure Serge. I will reimburse you, Theo. And that's why we gotta destroy it.
So, we're taking some damage.
Okay, so... Wait a second. We're gonna cure...
So, got small enemies, big enemies. Okay, we're screwed.
Not really, watch this. Okay, that... Bumbling base is about to get beat. Now we got several hits left.
Wow.
Because it is a green and 8, it's fucked.
Wow, got the bushwhackers. You're gone.
Well, not really. You got the antidote, you realize that, right?
Alright. This mandatory obstacle made it hard for us.
Well, yeah, and you got this right there. Now, we're poisoned, and what we're gonna do is use antidotes. And that's why we got a bunch of antidotes.
No. We got these dwarves.
Okay, so we're gonna bypass. Okay, so a Hydra is another hit and miss. But before we get to it, we're gonna have to go over here. Let's see how many more enemies we can bypass. And let's see if we can get some more items out of it. Oh, there's one right there.
Hello, dwarf. Okay, so we're gonna have to bypass these ugly creatures.
Well, if it means getting to the item in the chest, let's go fight this dwarf.
Well, Daffy Daffy Laffy.
Oh, that was simple.
Well, of course it is. Those dwarves are frail. You start to notice the pattern here.
We got an ointment, which is effective, but not effective enough. Unless you're getting burned. So we're gonna head right over here. Now, we're gonna have to bypass those dwarves. And maybe we could go to...
Figuring out how to get in there.
Well, actually, there's only one way of getting in there. We're gonna have to move up.
Halt, stupid! We cannot permit them to advance any further! The Hydra is the tutelary deity of this forest! Hi-ho! Without it, this forest will die! Should you wish to advance, you have to get by us! Prepare for battle with the humans!
Now, we got the dwarf.
Okay, so the dwarf captain is dealing some damage, and we got this. That's fine. Well, of course. Now, as you can... Wait a minute. You know what? There's 6, actually. Alright. Time to recover all of us. Okay, that's one boss fight, and here comes another boss fight.
Now, any plans on how to beat him?
Well, actually, yes. Those dwarves are about to get their ass handed to them. If this pop, pop, pop is a green, it ain't. If those are yellow. Let's try. Boop, 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 boop.
Wow, you took some balls.
Okay, so we got the dwarf chieftain, so we're gonna attack the chieftain first. Down goes the chieftain. Now the daggy is Daffy dwarves. Okay, this one hit twice. The swing.
Now we're gonna be dealing with a bunch of trolls.
Well, actually they're dwarves, but yeah. Compared to what we're facing, you got this.
Wow.
Now, the uplift that we got.
Too strong! Are we unable to stop them? The Hydra must be up ahead. Let's go, Serge.
So, you're gonna pick a couple of green-and-eight creatures.
Well, you gotta consider that the green innates are the reasons why we're gonna be beating the Hydra. So, we're gonna quick save, and the Hydra doesn't have much to work with either. So, we're gonna have to get those items eventually. Oh, there it is. We got the medicine, and with the medicine, let's go further up.
Wow.
You be followers of the forest! Human dead! Prepare to receive the anger of nature that you so deserve! Hi-ho! Oh, great Hydra! Hear my voice, turn on these wretched humans! Teach them how the forest. No, our planet is paying by their existence! Hi-ho, Hydra away! Careful, Serge. That's the Hydra you've been looking for.
Now, we got a monster.
These ones are yellow and eggs, so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna be attacking this.
Okay, stop. Any plans?
We've got 2 green and 8 creatures, so yeah, I'm sure we'll be able to break her down.
So, you took 70 points of damage.
Well, actually, she did. We dealt 70 points. We took 47. So in exchange, we're going to be dealing with a bunch of fights.
Yes, sir.
So, that's quite effective.
Well, of course it is.
So the putrid odor causes dizziness from the looks of it.
Well, yeah, it is. So what we're going to do now...
Well, we're gonna have to let him hit his wife.
Well, actually, you're right.
So, down goes Vicio.
Watch this. You know I have revive, right?
Alright. I almost forgot. Wait a minute. Oh, great. There he goes again.
You know what?
Ew.
Heal yourself. You need it more than I do.
So much for that.
Well, actually, we brought DCO for a reason.
So the Hydra causes dizziness, and we're gonna be dealing with a bunch of, oh great.
Actually, we're gonna recover all of us.
So, we got this and this.
So she cuts Razalee's damage in half. So we're gonna be dealing with this.
Okay, so,
Where's Sasha?
we got her almost down.
Well, actually, she's almost down. You're absolutely right on that. We don't have another revive, so what I'm gonna do now is cure Razalee, which is another 3-a-day user.
So, we gotta keep her alive.
Well, we have to. But knowing the Hydra, she attacks twice.
So much for, okay, so, what do we have?
Well, the putrid odor causes dizziness, and it does damage. So, down goes Razalee. Now it's up to us.
Well, the Hydra's almost down.
Let's hit the signature.
The way we fail.
Let's see what it does. Okay, so, Spirit's up. All right. She's raising her defense. So, what we're going to do now is continue hitting her.
Well, he hit you twice.
Well, actually, Ryan, that's not technically, it's not correct. She's female. So, we're going to have to use heal. We're running out of options here. So she'll be attacking twice, and so will we.
Well, there goes the Hydra. Despite not having green badge users.
Well, yeah, you're right on that. But, if there's a constellation, we dealt with a lot of healing. If we haven't got the chance to use pop on the Hydra.
What do you humans intend to do to our mother planet? Not thinking of the future, cutting down trees like there's no tomorrow? Burning a fire to make their towns and figure it out for what? Do you think that you're the only ones who live on this planet? Do you even know what life forms out into yourself? Get up to I only hope! Don't kid yourself. You are just hallucinations or worse. Hi-ho!
You're nothing, boy. That freaks evolution. Saw the running out of the field.
That's very sad, but I can understand what he means. Why, we fairies are forest dwellers too. But I don't think all humans are bad. I'm sure that there are many human folk that love greenery and are kind to the smallest of life forms. I believe that is true.
So,
We're going to be using some elements, and the reason is simple.
well, we got that.
Let's go heal. We got the Hydra Humour.
Wait, Serge, this Hydra's very good for their world. See? The Hydra is a bit big, and the dwarves isn't going to die as long as there's life. All that may be left is a small fragile life force, but this force will make it.
So, we got that.
Okay, so let's go to Godub. Okay, so we've gotten most of the enemies out of... Huh.
This single wolf roaming this forest anymore. A friend of this place?
Let's hurry.
So,
Okay, let's get out of here.
well, howdy you, howdy. Wait a minute. Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Actually, I am. Watch and learn. Now, let's go back to the other world, and we're going to do the same thing, similar to this. Before we get to Godo, we're going to go back to the other world, and we're going to pick up that last item in the chest. All we have to do is go to where the dwarves were.
The guy, enemy NPC, and we got this right there. I'm starting to notice how we're going to fight these enemies.
Well, let's go back to the other world. And there's only one reason for it. Now, let's go back to the Hydra Marshes.
We're gonna need traps.
Well, almost. But that's not the reason. Let's go over here. We're going to use the green tinkly, and we're going to enter this little convoluted maze.
Oh, great. Those ugly things are replacing that one.
Well, we got nothing to worry about with these idiots, so all we have to do is bypass them. It takes one quadrant photo, and we don't get that here.
Wow! Got these enemies here.
Well, got the batai, so we got the batai, and guess what we're going to give it to? We're going to give it to Serge, from the looks of it. And we're
got a bad eye, which does... Oh, right, it raises accuracy, huh?
Well, it does. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is bypass these ugly creatures. Now we're gonna get out of here and go back to Godot. Or before we get to Godot, I got something else planned.
And I'm guessing it's going all the way back to Terminal.
Well, we have to go back to Terminal anyway just to get to the boat. But we're gonna end this episode outside of the Hydra Marshes. Now, yeah, we'll end the episode out here. Now, if you want more content such as this and many others, then by all means feel free to follow me at Twitch.TV/CrazyChris1989 and like, subscribe, and comment on YouTube below when the video is posted. And hit the notification bell. Keep up to date with brand new content each week in the next episode. We're going back to Godot, and we're going to sail the ocean blue in search of a pirate ship. Hi-ho! Until we meet again, this is Crazy Christopher from Hydra 101. Say to the masses. Boa noite, and I'll be seeing you motherfuckers here on the other side. Bye-bye.